Welcome to the Dr. Renee Sunday channel. Please like and share, comment, let me know where you're from. Have you ever wondered how your business can be better? You've heard so many people say that they've gotten these major contracts when it comes to podcasting. You've heard people say that they actually are making money. They are monetizing their brand as a podcaster. Well, I'm here today to let you know 3 ways how you can be a better business using the top podcasting trends. Woo-hoo! So actually, don't forget to like, share, let people know what's really going on. Now, how can I bring you this information? I am Dr. Renee Sunday. I am the platform builder. So what I do is I help small business owners increase visibility to be seen, be heard, and guess what? Get paid. Woo-hoo! The ching ching. And we do that through podcasting, publishing, and media exposure. And in order for you to be seen, be heard, and to get paid, you have to leverage these platforms. We're on one now, social media, right? We're on several different platforms at one time. We're on our media exposure page. We're on YouTube. We're on Periscope. We're actually on my personal and my business page on Facebook. But let's take that a little step further. We actually need to have our own podcast. We need to be on other people's podcasts. We need to publish a book. We actually need to be out on different radio, TV, magazines. That's what we need to do. Because if you're the best kept secret, that's not going to work. And y'all should say, yeah, you know that's not going to work, okay? So we're going to talk about how 3 ways that you can actually better your business by using top podcast trends. Number one, with so much going on in the world, right? We have in our social economic, we actually want the equality in regards of everyone, in regards of justice, welfare, and all the things that we have going on, right? The best way of getting your message out, getting your voice out, and actually leveraging it for monetizing it, making profit. I don't like saying making money because we need to get past making money and we need to make profit. We need to actually have money coming in on a daily basis. So the first thing I'm going to talk to you about how you can actually better your business with these top proprietary podcasting trends. Number one, you really, and I already have mentioned it briefly, you really need to have your own platform. If you're going to express what you have to say, if you're going to actually try to monetize it, yes, social media can go so far. Because guess what? We know we may be lagging right now. Someone may say, Dr. Sunday, we can't hardly hear you or see you. It may be blurry. Guess what? If you had your own platform podcast, you can find a hosting site that you're not going to have that. Because let me just be thorough here. Podcasting, everywhere podcast. What is a podcast? In my opinion, what a podcast is, it's a tool or a medium that you can share your message with the world. You can actually share your voice and you can make the rules and regulation thereof. Now, let me just put a pin there because, of course, you can't curse and swear every other word because you won't be able to be actually on anybody's platform with that. But guess what? I know you have a voice. I know you have a message because you have a business. You have an idea inside. You have a book inside. You have a devotional inside. You have something that can change the world right now. And somebody needs that right now. Somebody is worrying about something. Someone is feeling empty. Someone is praying right now because they need what you have inside. So what we need to do is I always say, don't stop, get it, right? What do we need to get? We need to get that's inside of you. You need to get it out to the world. The first way you're going to do that is number one, you're going to start your own platform. Okay. Start your own platform. Now, the reason I'm saying start your own platform, because guess what? You can monetize it. And this is what we need to be doing in our business. You know, I'm here in the wonderful state of Georgia, Atlanta, hot GA. But in Atlanta, or let me say the state Georgia, certain states have different rules and regulations with this. You know, after really 3.5 years or less, if you're not making a profit, they're going to consider your business a hobby. And then your accountant or whoever's doing your taxes gonna have to say, you got to do something here, or we're gonna have to declare this a hobby. Okay, right? So we got to make sure we monetize our thing. You know, we used to say back in the day, the millennials probably have heard this from their parents or grandparents. You know, we used to say billing and they would come. Well, that didn't happen, obviously, because we got to have a strategy. We have to have a marketing and advertising, which they are different strategy. So with your podcast and what I do on the Dr. Renee Sunday show, we actually, from the inception of it, we've had sponsors from the beginning. We have some sponsors that want to be said and some that actually don't want to be said. Now, I asked them why they don't want to be said. They said, well, Dr. Sunday, we know you're going to do the right thing. So we're going to back you in whatever you do and say. I said, well, I'm privileged to that, but I want to get your business out. They say, you know what? Because I made that transaction. I'm going to borrow this from one of my coaches. Because you made that commitment, you passed that credit card, you actually sent a donation. The transformation happened when we did the transaction of the credit card or the whatever means of payment. Yes, I didn't realize that till one of my coaches really said that. And I'm like, you know what? That's true. Because you actually trusted that person that they were going to do the right thing. Now, I know you may say, well, that's something I ain't had all this coaching. I ain't invested in all this stuff and nothing real happened. Well, what was your attitude at that time? Did you have the right motive? Did you know that you actually are beautiful and wonderful made? Did you realize that your self-esteem, that you already have that, but you got to believe it? Did you realize that you can do whatever you put your mind to? Did you realize that people pay you from the north, south, east, or west? People love to pay me. Okay, did you realize that? Well, let me tell you, I had to make sure I realized that for myself because I was self-sabotaging my own self. Okay. But when I release that, okay, money comes every day from the north, south, east, and west. People want to pay me. I'm not boasting, but I'm just letting you know what we got to do as a mindset thing, because, you know, you can hire somebody right now to do the techie. I could even hire somebody to do this video. I could hire somebody. You know what I'm saying? My team make me look real good. I love them. But you know, the thing about it is we need to make sure we start our own platform. Podcasting, I do teach you how to do that. Let me, somebody on what's that, Periscope saying how to get that information. Let me get it there for you. Okay, look, I want you to, if you don't know anything about podcasts, I want you to start with the checklist. So start with the checklist. Number one, start with the check. Well, let me put an A since I already got that. Start with the checklist, because that'll give you an idea of what you need to do. Okay, when you get the checklist, go through it. Now, of course, the checklist is not going to show you everything you know about podcasts. Come on. Okay, duh. Then the next thing, what you need to do is check out. I'm going to put B on this, is you need to check out the master class. The master class is going to go a little deeper, because the master class is going to tell you what platforms you need to be on, how to batch. I said BATCH, how to batch your, guess what? Your broadcast. What type of podcast you want? Do you want to do interview style? Do you want to do all the podcasting yourself, the sessions? Guess what? I do a combination. I do a combination that I share information. I do series, but then also what I do is I love interviewing other people, because I don't know everything. Okay. I have several coaches. I'm like what Oprah Winfrey said. I think Oprah said she has like 13 coaches. And I think who that said that the other day, that, oh, shoot, I can't think his name now. Oh, Lord, I can't think his name. Wow. Tyler Perry, for another example, had a coach in each area of the plays that he did, each area of the movies that he did, and still have coaches today and makes plenty of money. Okay? Whatever task you're doing, if you golfing, you got one coach can show you how to hit it. The other coach going to show you how to drive it. Because everyone has a particular area that they're good in. You see what I'm saying? So one, get the checklist. I'll give you information. Number two, get the master class. And then two, you need the third, let me put C on that. You need to just go and do the academy. And that's what's in the academy. The academy is actually going to take you from idea to launch. You're going to interview me and my team, and we're going to critique you, constructive. We're not here to bash anybody. No shade, as the kids say. But we're going to make sure that you have a markable brand that you can bring in the ching. Because what this is, be seen, be heard, and what? Boom, get paid, right? So that's number one. You're a business owner, so you should be able to talk in a drop of a hat. I can talk about every one of my business in a drop of a hat. I can tell you what I do on a personal brand. I can tell you what I do for my other drop shipping, what I do for the Sunday Honors, what I do for the Sunday Dream Centers. I can talk to you about it. Okay. Yes. Okay. So number two, somebody said, let's number two. Okay. So that's always number one. I know that was a lot. So number two, that's what we need to do for number two. We want our business and we want to know the podcasting trends that's really going on. So first you got to learn how to do it. I mean, duh. But then you need to actually be on other people's platform. Now, I love being on the other people's platform. Of course, our team is actually part of Bishop Jake's media when he actually have the big live events. And then also we're part of, oh Lord, my mind just gone. The NFL, in regards of the NFL. Okay, yeah. So I love it. I had a good time at the Super Bowl. Okay. Okay, I had a good time interviewing. It was amazing. Let me just say this real quick. I still be in tears when I think about that. My camera guy, and shout out to him, we were at the same place that CNN. We were right next to the CNN people. We were right next to NBC, ABC, the Good Deeds TV. See, you can do the same thing I do. You just got to fill out the papers. They got to make sure you legit. You got to make sure you legit. Okay, they're going to check out your social media. They're going to check out your website. And okay, you send them 3 lines. And I teach that in my classes. 3 lines. You don't send them no whole bio because they go, one thing social media has done, millennials, let me tell you, be careful. Don't be putting all this stuff on social media. Because let me tell you, my niece, I love her. She graduated honors in graduate school. She has, smarty pants. She's amazing. She actually teach children, if English is their second language. So she's fluent in Spanish. Okay. She tried to teach me. I'm getting there. Okay. But guess what? When she interviewed to go to school, they had her Instagram, okay, and they had her Facebook. So be careful. I'm not just saying millennial, but all of us need to be careful what you put on these social media, okay? Because they going to have it when you go for an interview. They going to already check you out. Let me tell you, they weed people out by going to social media, and you wonder why you didn't get an interview. Okay, I know that's not what we're talking about, but I got to share that, okay? I got to. So other people's platform, are you with your podcast? Are you on another podcast? There are so many podcasts. I gave some videos below, but I'll share that real quick. Now you can go over to iTunes. There are a lot of podcasts, but that doesn't mean you don't do yours. That don't mean you don't do yours. Okay. Yeah, that is true. And Michelle, that don't, because let me tell you, I tell people, and I'm not boasting, when they interview with me, that's going to be the best interview they ever had. And I'm saying that because I bring my secret sauce to it. Okay. Now, if you guys want to be a guest on the Dr. Renee Sunday podcast, DM me or go to reneesunday.com and fill out that contact form. Okay. But the thing, I'm saying that because I bring my secret sauce. I'm not boasting, but when they come to you, that's going to be the best interview they ever had. Now, make sure you do it with the spirit of excellence. I ain't gonna, we just, because we're gonna show you how to do it with the spirit of excellence. Okay, you can't be half-stepping with stuff, all that. Okay, so that was number one. So people that just coming in, number one, we're showing you how to leverage the trends of podcasting for your business. Number one, you got to start your own podcast, and I'll show you how to do that. Go start out with the checklist, podcastwinning.com, and then go to the masterclass, and then say, Dr. Sunday, I need the academy. Okay, the academy is podcastprofitformula.com. Let me put that in there record. I didn't put that up there. I forgot. I'm so into giving y'all this information. I forgot about that. Amen. Okay. Podcast profit formula. Okay. And of course, I don't need to even say this in this day and time. It's investment. Amen. Okay. Because what they have found out in the statistics, when people do stuff for free, they don't value it. I'm sorry that we like that. I'm saying we, that mean all people in the world. I'm not just, saying one particular person. Okay. Now, if you guys have any questions as I go on, about podcasting, about media, I can even entertain questions about the publishing and just business in general. Okay. Now, the other thing, the last, because I said I was going to give you 3. Whew, why are we, okay. My coach get at me all the time. Why are we not doing the things we already have? And let me tell you, Apple had to, and not saying nothing bad about Apple, okay? I love Apple. I'm an Apple girl. And I had so much data in my computer. They had to call and see really was good. They couldn't believe it. They thought I was managing a thousand of people. So we have so much information, but what are we packaging? So you need to have a package. What type of packages you have? You should have a free offer. Sometimes it's good to have a lead magnet free because people don't know you. So sometimes, but I'm doing real good with this lead magnet I have that people are paying $7 and they don't even know me. But you can really have it from free to $7. One of my coaches, she said, that's what you got to do. But then after that, you need to have another package that people actually do. So as a podcaster, what you're missing out when at the end of my podcast, what I do, and throughout my podcast, I let you know about the products and services that I'm doing. Well, yeah, I do take advertisers and sponsors, but I need to let you know what I'm doing as well. Because I'm bringing you all this value. At the beginning of the podcast, I used to say, I said, I'm Dr. Renee Sunday. And then I say, what we do here at the Dr. Renee Sunday show is bring you awareness. Okay, because we got to have awareness before we make a change. We bring awareness that we actually can all make wise decisions. Okay, so look, we got that. So I tell you throughout the broadcast what I bring to the table, what I can offer you to go to the next level. Okay, all right. So that's number 3. Number 3, what packages do you have? Don't be like me. And Apple said, what is all? You got so much information. I had got one of them 8 terabytes. Now, if anybody, y'all know about them external drive, 8 terabytes, and it was full. So if you don't get out here and do one of these things, what you doing, Dr. Sunday? So I had to make sure, I had to get with the right coach. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm not telling you I don't invest. I have a coach spiritually. I have, let me say 1, 2, I actually have 3 coaches. Say, is it 3 on the business side, because I got to make sure one scale me, take me to the next level. And then of course, people that do Facebook ads, that's usually their niche. So I got a Facebook ad coach. Look, see what I'm saying? Then I got a nonprofit coach. Shoot, I may have more. Shoot, I may be up there with Tony Robbins, because I think he said he got 5. Sometimes he have 5 to 7. So how many coaches you have? You can go so far. And I love YouTube and Google as part of my family, but we can go so far with that because it's going to take you longer time to do it. When I coach people, I tell you my mistakes so you won't make the mistake. Okay. Because for instance, I have a class called How to Write Your Devotional. Okay. So we give you about an hour and a half of the master class, and DM me if you want that information. That's still available on demand. But then you actually really need to be in the program that I meet with you, in a group fashion, is how to design your devotional. Because that's something, you gave me all that information, but I need to implement it. Okay, what type of devotion I'm doing? It's all devotional, got scriptures. Well, you got to do the group program for that. Okay, you see what I'm saying? You got to do the group program for that. And DM me or go to our website, reneesunday.com, if you want information about that. Let me put that in there. Somebody said over there on Periscope. They said they didn't have the, okay. And then if you want, technology, Jesus, I love it. But anyway, they want to know about the devotional. Look, the devotional class, go right there. reneesunday.com/store. In this season right now, we need to share our voice. Okay. And I even have a master class for our ministers. We preach all the time. I am an apostle. We preach all the time. But we leave people hanging. They have no material unless they take real good notes. I have some friends that take amazing notes. But see, I'm one of them people. I got to sit there like this and really listen to what you're saying. Then I need to take some notes and go back and read that for myself. And I need to see what really is behind the sermon for me and my family. You see what I'm saying? So I'm actually helping a lot of ministers take what you recorded. It can be a video or it can be an audio, MP3. We taking that to a book. Dr. Sunday, that's amazing. Yeah, it is. But it takes work. You got to work with me. You just can't drop it off at the email and be through with it, because anything we do, the podcasting, anything we do, the Facebook Live, anything we do, the publishing, anything we do, our hair, fixing our hair, anything we do, selling glasses, whatever. Basically, I'm saying whatever you do, you got to know how to market it. You got to know how to advertise. You got to have a plan. And somebody should say plan there. You got to have a plan. You just can't keep planning stuff and you can't implement it. Okay. Now somebody over in Periscope said a question. Well, yeah. Okay. Yes, I do have packages for publishing. Let me see. Wait a minute. How exactly the question came? Yeah, it's a different way to Okay, if you publishing an ebook, that's a different. Okay, from printing or let me say it a better way. It's different from publishing an ebook versus publishing a print book. And it depends on how long the book is, the word count. Because you only get 2 times to change your editing. And it depends on your editing charges, depending on how many words it is and what type of book. Okay, at the Sunday Publishing Company, we tend to do all type of books except erotica. We tend not to do fiction, but I have people that I can refer you to, okay? Because the publishing world is pretty, publishing houses are pretty, we know each other, okay? So, so we'll be able to check you out on that. Now, if you want information about the devotional class, we have a session pretty soon here. So, get in our inbox and you jump on in that. It's, of course, it's payment plans, But what we wanted to talk about today, the 3 ways to become a better business owner by using the podcasting trends. Number 1 was, why you haven't started your podcast? Why you haven't built your own platform? I don't know, but I actually gave you some tools and resources that you can start at. Guess what? Today. Okay. Today. Okay. Now, number 2 was, okay, what are you doing? Number 2, what are you got all this information. Why you ain't on somebody else's platform? The best word I love in the world is collaboration, but the collaboration got to be equal. Okay. You got to respect the platform that you're going on to. Okay, I can't just jump up there and tell openly we're gonna be on the show 20 minutes instead of 10 minutes or whatever. I can't go up to tell Bishop J we're gonna do this different. No, you go by the rules and regulations. That's why you need your own platform, okay? Because you're gonna do something different. Then all this information we got. Apple had to come and check out my computer. They ain't on the state. They ain't believe it. The man from Chicago had to come meet me over there at the mall. They couldn't believe it. How much information I had on my computer. They thought I was managing 700, 1,000 folks. So these information need to be packages, okay? Yes. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about that. The key of all this, I want you to be seen, be heard, and guess what? Get paid. If you have any questions, jump in my DM or go to our website, reneesunday.com. But jump into these things and do it, because let me tell you something. It's way past fear. Just stop all that. My fear actually was for failure. My fear, because I knew I was going to be successful. Because everything I touch is blessed, okay? Mine is, I just didn't want the accountability that I didn't want people to put me on a pedestal. And I still don't want that. But what I had to do is change my mindset in regard of that. You see what I'm getting at? But okay. So don't worry about fear. Don't worry about, I don't even like the word competition. I try not to say it. Because nobody is in competition, because all of us are uniquely made and we do things different, okay? And then what we need to do is step out on faith. Dr. Martin Luther King said, worry about that first step. Don't worry about all the way up there. And John Canfield said, 250 feet is your lights in front of you in your car. But as you go, the light path gets light, you be able to see, right? All right. So what we need to do is we need to realize that we do have a calling, and we need to realize that we're not a mistake. We, I'm included, have to do three things. We got to believe, we got to trust, and we got to walk it out. And we got to don't stop. Y'all know I'm going to say, don't stop, get it, right? But I want to share this information with you. DM me if you have any questions. Go to our website, reneesunday.com, if you have any questions. But I love you. But what I really want you to do is step on in your purpose. And I know you'll be successful, because when you're in your purpose, I'm in my purpose. And what we're going to do is we're going to be seen, be heard, and get paid. All right, you guys. Woo-hoo! See you next time. Bye-bye.